Hello Earthlings, I'm Muffin and today I'm gonna be redesigning Yandere Simulator characters. If you clicked on this video you probably know what Yandere Simulator is, but if you've been living under a rock for the past 10 years, I will briefly explain it to you. Yandere Simulator is a stealth game about stalking a boy and secretly eliminating anyone who seems interested in him. Each week there is a new rival that you have to eliminate, and in total there are 10 rivals. The concept of the game sounds really interesting and promising, but the execution is awful. The game was in development for over 10 years, and it only has 3 poorly developed rivals without proper voice acting and story for the last 2. The creator is a total creep, but I'm not gonna dive into that in this video. Let's just start with the first person I'm gonna redesign. Ayano Aishi is the main protagonist of Yandere Simulator, and personally, even though her look is iconic, it's boring and problematic. She's wearing a middle school uniform for God's sake, so I had to change that. Canonically they are in high school, but I decided to make them college students since it would give us more possibilities to do with the characters, and it would make more sense that Ayano is living alone. Yes, I know that her parents left for a trip, but no normal parent would leave their teenage child for 10 weeks or even more. I wanted to keep her dark hair and ponytail but make it a little more interesting. She now had a slightly new hairstyle and a little hard hair tie. I wanted to give her this kind of sweet girl vibe, but at the same time very uncanny. Kind of like in the 1980s mode. I made her skin very pale, her body kinda slim, and she's now really tall. Also, I made her to be on the race spectrum. I personally always had kind of her to be like that, and her backstory really resonated with me. She was bullied for not being like the other people and had to fake herself just to fit in. My story is not going to be about a yandere, more like about the societal pressure. In my rewrite, she is not in love with Senpai, she's just secretly obsessed with him because of the fear that she is never going to feel romantic love. And by pressuring herself to have a crush on somebody, she tries to quote-unquote fix herself. Ayano is not an emotionless psychopath. She is more of a broken person with distorted perception of love that might or might not understand and accept herself by the end of the game. By the way, I got rid of Info-chan completely. Her services are unnecessary and can be done by the protagonist herself like in the 80s mode. I feel like she's really necessary to the plot and give us more questions than answers. Like how did she got a whole room in school and no one is questioning it? But anyway, this is my end design. On to the next one. Taro Yamada is a self-insert. Yeah, he is. Yandev even voice acting him now because no one wants to work on his stupid game anymore. His design is boring, average harem anime protagonist type of boring. Canonically he is nice and kind and likes to read books, but this tells us nothing about the character, so I tried to spice up his design and personality. He is now not only likes to read, but he's also a writer and a photographer. He dreams to become a writer, and in his free time he likes to take pictures of different flowers and bugs that he can find in a gardening club. He is now really charismatic and a charming person. He gets along with a lot of people and that's why many people like him. Kind of like a golden retriever type, but not exactly. He is the member of the photography club in school, and that's how I think him and Ayano met. Ayano would be in the gardening club just because there are not a lot of people there and it's quiet. He would regularly visit the place and take pictures of beautiful flowers that grow there. Taro would definitely start a conversation with Ayano about something silly, and Ayano would act kind of shy, but that's how I imagined the story would start. In the design I tried to add that personality with the pose and the face expression. I hope I did well. And that's my Taro design. The next person is actually the first rival, Osana Najimi. She is a tsundere type of character and I actually really like her. Her design is a total mess though. She has so much stuff going on with her head that it's really difficult to understand what is even going on. She has a big bright pink bow and 2 polka dot bright pink scrunchies for her pigtails. Her hair is also really bright orange. And she has this ugly ass tie, guys. That will definitely haunt me in my nightmares. Seriously, why all of them are wearing thigh-highs? They're high schoolers. I wanted to change that, so I gave her hair clips instead of a bow, and I think she looks really cute with them. Her hair is a lot shorter now because there is no way someone can grow their hair that long. Oh, I also forgot to talk about the uniform. The college that they're attending is owned by the Psycho company that owns the academy in the game. Their symbol is this thing, so I decided to incorporate it in the design. Their college is very prestigious, so they have to have an official uniform with the logo. I give Osana some freckles because I think she looks really cute to them. And matching bracelet with Raibaru. In my rewrite, I made them better friends. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. They just look so sweet together. I will talk more about their story in a bit, so here's my Osana redesign. And the last but not the least, we have Raibaru. Oh, Raibaru, my girl. She's like one of my favorite characters, not gonna lie. I don't know what it is, but I just adore her design. Maybe because it wasn't made by Yandev. I do have one thing that I don't like about the design, and that is the lack of body diversity in the game models. She has practiced martial arts before, and they tried to make her look buff, but it just makes her stomach look weird. So I made her look buffer. I kind of struggled with the accessories, but I ended up with basic handband and 2 hair ties that look like sakura leaves. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the story. Like I previously said, I met her and Osana girlfriends, but that would happen only if we try to pair them up. You know that there's a system in the game? Yeah, kind of like that. I think that I will keep their dynamic like in the game, but Raibaru wouldn't follow her at all times. They are also now childhood best friends. Yep, I reversed the thing about Osana and Taro and made them just friends instead. I feel like Raibaru would have a huge crush on Osana for a very long time, but she would be too scared to confess to her. And that's where Ayano comes in. In my rewrite, I think that Ayano can choose different options for elimination: killing, pairing them up with another person, or befriending them. The best route is the befriending one. I think that the rivals might help Ayano realize that it's okay to feel different, so she can finally be herself and not fake her emotions. On the other hand is the killing route. It will probably end by Ayano losing her sanity under the pressure and killing Taro when he doesn't accept her confession. It's not the best ending, you know. So yeah, that's my Raibaru design. And that's all for the video. If you guys liked it, please comment if you want me to make a part 2 of it. Also comment what you think about the designs, but please be respectful about it. And that's all for today. See you in the next one. Bye!